Thank you for joining us for the College of Early Childhood Educators 14th Annual Meeting of Members.
The purpose of the annual meeting of members is to share highlights of the college's accomplishments and results during the last fiscal year, which tonight covers July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. I would also like to recognize the exceptional work of RECEs. The challenges of the past few years have been significant, and RECEs have continued to demonstrate their leadership as they bring both their professional expertise and their tremendous compassion to work every day. It is a pleasure to work alongside you and an honor to be part of the leadership of this amazing profession. This year, we continue to deliver on our mandate of public protection, providing new resources to support our members, to practice with inclusivity, professionalism, and a commitment to anti-racism. We launched our new Sexual Abuse Prevention Program as part of the Continuous Professional Learning Program, and we took care to consider and incorporate a range of self-care resources for members to use while engaging with its content. We also took this opportunity to simplify and streamline the Continuous Professional Learning Program. We completed the review and approval of 6 post-secondary programs under the Approval of Education Programs policy. And we removed a barrier to registration by eliminating the requirement for applicants and members to provide proof of their eligibility to work in Canada. Overall, the college welcomed 5,486 new members, bringing our total number of members in good standing to 59,547 at the end of the fiscal year. The focus of much of our work under this strategic plan set us up to be more responsive, efficient, and accessible. We completed the transition of our elections, council, and committee meetings, discipline hearings to virtual, making participation in the college, its governance, and regulatory process more accessible to all members, regardless of geography. At every annual meeting of members, we present a report from one of our council committees to profile its work. This year, we will be receiving a report from the Standards of Practice Committee, which is responsible for overseeing the development of member resources, as well as advising council on policy direction in relation to the code and standards and the Continuous Professional Learning Program. It is my pleasure to introduce Ella Smith.
So thanks, Christine. I'm pleased to be here with you this evening to share information about the work that was done in 2021-2022 by the Standards of Practice Committee. During this presentation, I'll provide an overview of 4 key areas of focus for the Standards of Practice Committee over the past fiscal: the revised CPL program, the Sexual Abuse Prevention Program, new resources for RECEs to support their practice, and our commitment to anti-racism. As mentioned earlier, a key area of focus for the Standards Practice Committee was the revision of the Continuous Professional Learning Program. We needed to revise the CPL program to incorporate a government-mandated sexual abuse prevention program. In December 2020, changes were made to the Early Child Educators Act that require the college to have a sexual abuse prevention program. It strengthens and expands REC's existing knowledge related to sexual abuse prevention. It empowers RECEs with proactive approaches to help prevent child sexual abuse before it occurs. It delivers RECEs the ongoing education and practical tools needed to help prevent child sexual abuse and support healthy, holistic child development. And it uniquely positions RECEs to help child sexual abuse prevention because they are trustworthy, knowledgeable leaders who build positive relationships with children, families, and community members. After reviewing possible options, the committee recommended to council that the Sexual Abuse Prevention Program be incorporated in the CPL program requirements, and that the CPL portfolio cycle be modified from a 2-year to a 1-year cycle, and then the number of required goals be reduced from 3 to 1 per year. The revised CPL program is now made up of 2 key areas: educational components and the CPL portfolio cycle. The college worked with experts to identify and, where necessary, develop high-quality content specific to the early years for the Sexual Abuse Prevention Program member education. The program became available in July 2022, and members access it via My College account. We recognize that this could be difficult and potentially challenging subject for RECEs to work through. With that in mind, we develop resources to support learning and self-care, caring for self and others. This resource is intended to provide RECEs with information about how to prepare and care for themselves and possibly other RECEs. The college is working with experienced third-party organizers to deliver live workshops tailored specifically for RECEs on topics such as trauma-informed care and processing and dealing with triggers. To support the college's commitment to embedding anti-racism in all our work, Learning and Development for Standards of Practice committee members focused on learning about land acknowledgements and how to make them meaningful and personalized, racism in the content of early childhood education to inform the development of anti-racism series of resources for members, and guiding principles to inform thinking and actions in centering equity in policy, programs, and resource development.
Thank you, Ella. I'd like to remind everyone that the 2021 and 2022 annual report is now available on the college website at college-ece.ca. Last but certainly not least, please become an active member of your REC community year-round. Follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn and visit the College Talk blog regularly for the latest articles that support your practice. Our 14th annual meeting of members has officially come to an end.